Okay.
Be a weekender and book your stay at Hampton.
Let's mute this thing. College football. Let's see college football. Less than 3 minutes ago. There's some ramen. It's still warm. Less than 3 minutes ago, the maintenance guy just left. And this thing still stinks a little bit. Phew. Phew. Because for almost 24 hours, it's 3 o'clock right now. But this thing backed up around 6, I think, yesterday. It's almost 3 o'clock. This fucking thing backed up. But it's working now. This is part of the adventure. When it backed up, I bought this plunger for $1 at the Dollar Tree. And I bought this drain opener for $1. Half of it's still in here. Yeah, while I was there, I bought some cooking spray for the pan because my very first set of eggs got a little burnt. I wasn't paying attention. You know, I was in between texting, I think, or whatever. I'm getting texts a day. There's not too many days on this expanded road trip, month of August 2014, that I haven't got a text, you know, before, you know, midday or whatever. So I rested a lot today. And it's a Saturday. And this shit used to kill me when I was late teens, early 20s. This used to kill me to have a Saturday just go by and not party, be at a barbecue, go to a club, you know, do something. But this has been my life, dude. Somehow this became my life. And hopefully it won't be my life anymore. Got this Ethernet cord last night. And I'll tell you a brief story on the Ethernet cord. Every once in a while, Radio Shack will give you a $10 off deal, a little slip of paper. But it's not good until a few days after you get it. And then it's only good for 2 weeks. So you can't just turn around and, you know, use something that same day, you know. You can't buy some. Let's suppose you bought a fucking 36 batteries or some shit, 36 AA batteries. You can't just turn around and say, well, I'm gonna return this, and then I'm gonna buy it right now again with the $10 coupon. You can't do that. So yesterday I bought the Ethernet cord, which was a 7-foot cord. And then I realized, oh shit, I have this $10 fucking thing. It cost me $16, basically. So I waited until after I bought that plunger. When I bought that plunger, I went to a different Radio Shack afterwards, and I took back my $7 cord and got cash back for it. And then I bought this one, which was more expensive by a couple more dollars, except for I used my $10 coupon, so it was a net gain for me. I did a vlog this morning and mentioned that my dreams have been about traveling around Vegas and finding hotels. You know, I'm going to leave this place eventually, right? More than likely. And it's going to happen in real life. Not necessarily find a hotel, but I'll be on the road again and considering it maybe. Well, my naps were the same thing. And I even have another thing to add that's a little more specific. In between one hotel going to the other, there's a singer of a popular 80s pop, not necessarily metal, but Journey, the band was Journey. Steve Perry was cruising around with me for some reason, and he was singing "Oh Sherry" over his phone, over his smartphone or something, right? And I could hear the concert because it was when he would sing, someone would play his singing delayed, and then the crowd would start cheering or whatever. Fucking, that's dreams for you, man. So, it's Saturday. Is it August 30th? I think it is. I got my computers set up. I got my laptop down there. 3 o'clock on the dot, August 30th. So, it's been one of my favorite months. It's been one of my favorite months of my life. You know? And it started off on August 1st when I took off to my sister's in Encino and I wound up in Seattle. Eventually I came back to Southern California for a couple days, then I shot back up to Utah, and here I am in Vegas. I want to get a job out here. And I'm having some psychological adjustments in my life. And my willpower is not as strong as I want it to be in some regards. You know, before this whole road trip started, I wanted to have the willpower to apply to one job every hour. And it happened for like 2 hours, you know. I wanted to have the willpower to like, hey man, this week I'm going to apply to 100 jobs. And there's just something stopping me. And I've written novels. It's like writer's block. There's a psychological block that just won't let me do certain things. Okay, I'm not sure if people understand it. Another thing I want to do, it's just, you know, back burner now. It's not as high priority as it was before. I have a shitload of videos, and now I have the internet. Okay, I got here on Wednesday, and I didn't buy this Ethernet cord till yesterday, which was Friday. So I waited 2 full days to even buy the Ethernet cord. But then again, you know, I did get this little router. I think I got the router the first night I was here. Maybe it was the second night at the Fry's, and it worked on my iPad, you know. Okay, so I was for about a half hour on the internet through this thing, and then they shut me off because they said they can't have third-party interference, and the lady meant for me to get this thing, an Ethernet cord. And I went to Fry's and explained my situation, and they gave me a different kind of thing that hooks up to the phone line. This cord. And I just learned, you know, a couple days ago that these are 2 different cords. They're similar. They're different sizes. And the maintenance guy, I was waiting around since 9 o'clock. He said he called me. He said he called me on the phone. The phone's not connected though. The phone's not connected because I used the cord trying to get on the internet. You know, AOL used to use that fucking cord. I figured they still use the cord. Fucking, I thought it used to be AOL. They call the Ethernet or whatever. But no, it's its own cord. It's its own thing. So I haven't drank a whole lot, dude. I've been here since Wednesday, and this is everything, bro. This is fucking everything except for there's 2 bottles, I think. Yeah, 2 bottles. So I haven't drank a whole lot of beer as much as I thought I would have. The stay's been nice. A rest. It's been a good rest. I'm considering staying at least 1 more week, especially if I get over the psychological block or the anxiety, whatever, and if I start thinking that I can work out here, I could get a job, I could stay out here, I can afford to do it. Okay, I like being here. I like being here. Okay, got the computers, got the frying pan, got the ramen. Running out of ramen about halfway through, and that's okay. Got some beer, some eggs, condiments, whatever. And most importantly, see, I never buy paper towels, by the way, but yesterday I had to wipe shit up down there. It wasn't that bad. It was, well, I say shit, but I don't mean it literally. It's more like it's toilet water, you know, maybe some piss in it. So here we go again. Here we go, right? That looks so good right there. After having a fucking backed up toilet for almost a full day, I could still smell it a little bit. That thing looks so good going down, you know.